Hey, what's going on, ladies and germs? I'm at the F800GS as always. You're gonna see me most of the time in here. So first of all, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the videos. Consider subscribing and sharing the channel, and also click the bell notification if you like the content. I'm gonna try and make better content videos. So 2017 F800GS Adventure, and I have some Adventure spec crash bars I'm gonna install. So before I install the crash bars, I had to remove the OEM one because they won't fit, and you're gonna need several tools. Actually, the crash bars, the Adventure spec crash bars, come up with all the hardware, pretty good hardware actually. It comes up with all the hardware that you need to install these bars, so you don't need to buy extra stuff. And let's go and remove these ones and install the Adventure spec. Super tight. Might take a while. Is there any Loctite? Yeah, there is Loctite. Unfortunately, most of the Loctite got stuck inside. Let's move on the other side. Whoa. Yeah, maybe we'll keep it a little bit, so we'll keep this one because we gotta remove this top part in here. It should be a T50, right? Yep, Torx 50. Now the engine block is aluminum, so if you do this, because they're so tight, so friction will create heat, and then as we know, aluminum will get stripped. So make sure that you don't strip the bolt. So if it feels like it's getting too hot, the bolt, move on the next bolt and loosen up. So go, so you don't have to strip. Let's move again to the other side. God damn, it was freezing in the morning. It was like 50 degrees in the morning. Now it's 80 degrees. Now the sun is burning me. Mama nature, as always, playing games. Okay, so everything is loose. It should come up pretty easy. So these are the spacers actually there. Are they bolted in? Or they're just, holy shit. It looks like somebody already banged the fucking thing anyway. I have some scratches in here. It looks like somebody already hit my bike. Anyway, that's what happens when you park in New York City. There's plenty of in here that they don't know how to drive. So This is pretty straightforward actually. I'm gonna try and use OEM bolts, but I should have brought one of those tapping things because there's plenty of thread lock in there. Flat screwdriver, remove the cap. That's a T50 for sure. Let's crack this shit open. Now, when you remove the engine bolt, make sure you don't do this thing both at the same time. And I want to believe one of them has a spacer in the back. So the other side has a spacer in the back. The other side has a spacer in between here, the frame, so anyway, this is the longer one. We'll put it there. I have to put this chamfered stuff in the back. That's what the instructions say. I'm gonna hand tighten things. Now there is a small issue in here right now. I think this spacer maybe comes for that one. Loctite. Loctite on there as well. Adventure Specs recommend to use Loctite. I'm gonna use Loctite. Medium strength, not full retard, because we want to move these things once in a while out. So anyway, there is a bolt in there, a mount in there that you can install. You gotta pre-install everything. Let's go. Put the one on the bottom. Let's tighten this thing up a little bit. Alright, that should be good. Okay, it should fit now. It should, but it's not. Alright, so they're gone. Installing these things is not as easy as I would hope to. Unfortunately, somewhere I lost a screw, a bolt. It disappeared. I don't know. We'll find it later, I guess. Gotta put some thread lock in here. Although they recommend not to tighten these things up completely, I didn't tighten anything up, but this is already too tight. Let's put some thread lock. I'll usually put thread lock on the bottom. That's it. Let's tighten this thing up a little bit. I'm telling you, not the easiest installs, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I may have to bring the big gun or the small one, whatever. What is it? I need some leverage in there for sure. Tighten up. And unfortunately, the bolt bites on the crash bar, so it doesn't let it. Although it's easy fitting in, just because it's hitting the bolt down, it doesn't let. All right, so this thing is on. I gotta make sure because I gotta loosen up the other engine bolt, so I don't want the engine to drop down. We'll need a T50 for that. Let's go the other side. It's already too tight in here. Gotta bleed the brakes in here anyway on this bike one of these days. And there's a spacer in there, so alright, so the bolt is loose. That's the spacer that you need. Put the curved one inside. Get the spacer in the back. Most likely I'll leave this here. So what I'm gonna do, what I want to do actually, is find the bolts, put them here. Let's hope this will work. These spacers will work on here. Really, this thing is really sketchy. I don't like it because it feels like it, unfortunately, it feels tight, so you cannot tell when you're stripping anything or you're tightening things up. Like literally, you cannot really tell that much. So it should hold it. Put some thread lock in here as well. goddamn, half of the time I've been looking for the stuff instead of. And installation should have been easy. No way. Anyway, I do like the bars though. Don't need thread lock in here. There's lock. These are like 9 locks. It sounds like a Grom. So I think this fits everything, so I'm gonna start tightening it up. All right, let's tighten it up. I had the torque specs at home, so I forgot about them. Right. Get the number 12, hopefully. that I have. Looks okay. We gotta tighten one more bolt in here. Okay, that's about it. That's how they look like.